There were 3 in a bed, and the little host said, "Oh my God, it's huge." I'm Jordan Lee, and this is He's Love Island Under the Duvet. We are here to dive deep into all the action from the Love Island villa. And to quote some of the comments from last week's episode, this show is even more enjoyable than Love Island.
Yes, it is!
So, we've had some famous faces from years past in bed with me, but now it's time for the real main event. This week we've got Sharif and Callum! Oh my God, I'm so excited about this. You were the first, this is the first as well, a recoupling, but 2 guys.
Yeah!
Do you know what? I've actually missed this.
Really?
It's been a while since
yeah,
exactly. I had a cushion bed, so I've missed this. Nice.
So first things first, we want to get this elephant out of the room now, so we don't need to talk about it again. Sharif, what went down?
Oh God, so yeah, essentially I told my story, but yeah, I was mucking about with Molly May and I accidentally caught her in a particular place and went on to joke about it in a bit of a crude way apparently, but yeah, that's it really.
Yeah, so it was just all a bit of play fighting and it was kind of just...
Essentially, but yeah, me and Molly May are good. I left the villa on good terms with her and yeah.
Were you shocked then at like 5 in the morning to be kind of like dragged out of bed and be like, oh, I'm leaving?
That's the thing, like I was a bit disoriented, like I'd just woken up and yeah, I wasn't really with it, so
yeah,
I didn't really give much emotion on that part.
Yeah, and you had no idea it was happening. There was nothing kind of being like, oh, they might be taking you out, or
no. It was just like went to bed and then
that's it.
Yeah,
you were gone. You were coming across so well as well. We were all enjoying you, and it was just kind of a shame. It was just kind of went.
I appreciate that, but yeah, sorry. I guess. Sorry.
That's the apology. So, and there'd been no trouble in the villa before that from anyone, really? Was it just kind of...
It's weird because I was on good terms with literally everyone in the villa.
Everyone's getting on so well.
Yeah.
One big happy family, weren't we?
Calling it Friend Island.
Yeah, literally. It's all just pals and yeah.
Yeah. And the villa, I guess, doesn't know why you've left either.
My philosophy is that they don't. I feel like it would put people on edge in terms of their behaviour, and they'd just maybe be put in a certain box and just feel a bit stiff, which obviously isn't good for the content. And I think more so it might cause a bit of outrage in there.
Yeah.
Maybe, but yeah.
You'd imagine that people would be gutted to see you go, wouldn't they? The guys
yeah, I think
upset.
a few of them. Like, obviously I don't expect them to be attached to me or anything because I was in there for 9 days.
I was attached to you, mate.
That's why he's my bro.
This is the new bro, that's 2019, I'm loving it.
Yeah, obviously I don't expect them to be attached to me or anything, but yeah, I think they would have been shocked and a bit shaken just by what's happened.
Yeah.
So you thought you were dreaming when it was happening?
I didn't think I was dreaming.
Just in this like...
Sharif actually got up in the middle of the night one time, didn't you? You dreamt.
Yeah, literally.
Oh, really?
He got up in the middle of the night.
Literally.
And thought he had to go to the kitchen to meet someone, but he dreamt the whole thing.
No one's there, you're like...
I think I did dream the actual whole thing. I thought I just dreamt that someone told me to go to the kitchen.
Yeah.
But I think I dreamt the whole thing.
This is still part of the dream.
Yeah.
We're still here, yeah.
Never actually went on Love Island.
We've got new technology. It's all a thing. And what about all the speculation that was going on before you told your story? It just went mad. Went everywhere.
So yeah, obviously there was bound to be speculation in my head, but I feel like yeah, most of it was so ludicrous that I just left it to sort itself out. And most of it didn't actually make sense, like production-wise or like storyline-wise.
What was the most ridiculous one you heard?
I think in the hot tub. Hands down. In the hot tub.
This is the best thing. So Elma's been booted out now, and she said all of the guys were relieving themselves. So everyone was having a.
Is that what she said? Yeah.
So don't worry, if you know, that was the thing. She's like, everyone's doing it, so.
Yeah, that's.
I wasn't there long enough to do it.
How long were you in that?
6 days.
6 days. You could go with that. 6 days, it's alright.
Yeah.
Oh God. But also, like, Jack Fowler was here last week and he said Love Island has a responsibility to tell everyone what happened. What do you kind of think about that? Do you agree?
The thing is with something like that, obviously I've put a lot of context to it and people, I feel, understand. But I feel like it would be a bit tricky for ITV to explain something like that. Do you know what I mean? I mean, it was better coming from me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think they should have done something to just. I don't know what it would have been, but
Yeah.
I don't think that their method of handling things would have been best for me or them in the long run. So.
fair
I'm glad
enough.
I came out and told my story.
Enough about that. There is so much we want to talk about from the villa. We want to have a good time. So let's do this. Callum's here as well. Welcome. So, and I want to talk just about the latest from the villa. Are you guys up to date? Are you still watching?
Yeah.
How weird is it to watch where you've just been like a week ago?
I hate it.
Really?
I miss it. I miss it. I just want to be there. I get major FOMO, fear of missing out.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting there watching it and think, oh, why am I not there?
You're just sitting around. You're like.
But no, it is good. It's a great show, and obviously it's good to see. You can relate to it because obviously you've been there.
Yeah.
Even though I wasn't there long, you can relate to
So
it.
you're in the inner circle, and we're just still watching it from the outside as well.
Yeah. So we know all the ins and outs. And it's good because they're your mates as well. You're watching your mates on TV,
Yeah.
so it's good fun, and you can see their characters, and you notice the little things and the little faces. You
Yeah,
can relate to it.
you know all that. All right, so let's get down to it. So Anna has now kissed Jordan. That's now a thing. It's all happening. How do you feel about that, Sharif?
It is what it is.
Hey!
Thank you, spokesperson.
We need a counter down here to see how many times you could get it in.
Yeah, no, as you said, it is what it is. I don't feel like my departure from the show should affect her journey on finding love and whatnot. Maybe the kiss was very long, but you know, hey ho.
Do you think then there's anything for you and Anna on the outside? You know, because she will come out and then that might not work. You might be.
I think it's
available.
more of a thing that I just kind of feel like we both would want some closure in terms of just sitting down, having a chat about what happened and a chat about how things went for me on the outside and how things actually went for her on the inside. But yeah, I don't think it's a thing where I'm holding my breath to get into a relationship with her when she comes out. No.
Okay. And another Love Islander, Yolanda. She's being quite difficult at the minute with Danny. Do you think Danny should keep grafting or kind of throw in the towel, or what do you feel?
I think Danny's a good guy, really good guy. And
Yeah.
I love Yuande as well, but I thought they were just on to winning. I thought they were good together, you know?
Yeah.
But I don't know what's happened to Yuande. I don't know if
She's holding back.
She's holding back a little bit. But I think if a new girl comes in, it changes things, mate.
It does.
It changes things.
Shakes
yeah.
everything up.
So for the best as well, because if the new girl comes in and speaks to Danny, it might think Yuande, I won't want to lose this guy because he's a great guy.
Yeah.
And then she'll stop holding back and then be a bit more forward.
And so obviously all the couples voted on who was the least compatible couple. Who would have you both voted for?
Oh gosh, I would have gone Anton and Emma just because
Yeah.
they're new, so it's
Yeah.
hard to see. Joe and Lucy, they were good together, weren't
That's
they?
a little bit.
It's different on the inside when you see
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Joe really liked Lucy.
Yeah.
I felt sorry for her a bit because she had a lot of like the heat.
Yeah.
From the start, she had a lot. She was in the mixer a lot. Where she
Yeah.
was in the tents of the love triangle, so she was a bit like.
So do you think it was, so on the outside we're seeing it as Joe's quite controlling, Lucy's kind of like, oh, I don't know what's going on, but in the villa, what was your kind of view? Did they just
we
get
didn't
on?
see.
And...
We didn't see the controlling side of Joe. Like we could see, you just really liked the girl. Which is because a day in there feels like a week, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Literally,
exactly.
so he really fell for the girl, and I think Lucy does like him, but she was just a bit madness of all what's going on. So
Yeah.
I don't think he was controlling in that sense. He just really fell for the girl. It
It
happens,
came
doesn't
from
it?
an
Yeah.
innocent place.
Yeah.
I think it's hard to lose track of that when
Yeah.
they're showing a certain narrative. But yeah, I think it came from a
And a
good
lot of the guys from the start would fancy Lucy, and they all wanted to get to know her because she's obviously a really attractive girl. So Joe kind of felt like he had to move forward fast. Yeah, so she didn't, pursue something with her or got to know anyone else. So
And so what about, Joe's out now?
I know.
Lucy looks like she's heartbroken,
Yeah.
but what do we think? Should Lucy leave with him, or?
Lucy's just got to remember why she went in the first place.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? She's gone
True.
in to find, and it's still a long period of time to go. Someone could come in and who could really blow her away, and then that could pursue something on the outside. So you don't know. It's hard to say. Would you leave? Just because it hasn't been that long.
The one person.
I know.
But there is someone else in the villa that everyone's kind of thinking that might happen, which is Tommy and Lucy.
Yeah, well, obviously.
What do you think?
What's the, because they're very close.
Yeah.
But are they mates? Is there something there? Is Molly May going to make that face again? Don't be talking to my girl. What's the kind of vibe? What do you think?
God knows, but Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there is stuff developing between
They've always
Tommy
had
and Molly
stuff.
May.
They've
Yeah.
probably made it.
But
Oh, Tommy and Molly,
also
yeah.
Tommy and Lucy, I feel like, I don't know. Tommy's just always in a position, I feel, that he's just I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So,
And his head turns like every day.
He is an owl.
Yeah.
He's literally there on the
I don't
lookout.
even think it's his head turns, but he's always back up on that
Yeah,
fence.
yeah.
Yeah.
And he's so passionate. Like when Molly May came in, it was like his wife just walked in.
Yeah.
She's the one. She's this, and I was like, hang on a minute, mate. He was just in there. He's so,
Do we trust him then? Do we
yeah,
trust his kind of
he's
judgment?
genuine when he
Yeah.
says it.
yeah.
He just wears his heart on his sleeve.
And then sometimes he comes out with the naffest lines.
It's
It's
comedy.
funny
gold,
though.
Yeah,
It's
it's
so funny.
he's such a
You're
funny
sitting
guy.
there like, what? What is this?
Yeah, I miss that. I do miss that.
The food he makes. Oh god.
It's not even food.
No.
Call it
The
food.
amount of mayonnaise that kid eats is unbelievable.
Condiments and bread.
Yeah.
So it's a great diet of someone who's supposed to be like a very
I know.
professional
And apparently
boxer.
it literally just came about whilst being in the villa, because I asked him one time, like, do you eat this stuff on the outside? He was like, no.
No, what?
I was just like, straight face no. I was
Yeah.
like, oh.
You should just say to me, I'm on my holidays, I'm going to enjoy myself.
Some of you go to an all-inclusive
Yeah.
restaurant and you
Yeah.
only eat chips.
That's it, yeah.
But that's him with just bread and
Yeah.
like mayo and
Cheese. Yeah.
Oh God,
cheese.
it's horrible. So what are your thoughts on Amy then? Because I feel like in the first week she was everyone's sweethearts. I've seen tweets calling her the villain of 2019's Love Island now.
Yeah. It's hard because you guys only see an hour of the day. We see Amy 24/7.
Yeah.
So I loved Amy in there.
Yeah.
We used to call her our mum.
Yeah. It's a certain narrative that they have to keep up. They can't just jackknife it, and I understand that.
But there's also moments where like you'll see it, especially when like Joe was voted out and Amy was like stone faced, and you can't kind of make that stuff up. So there is like an element of her. I know you guys like obviously know her,
Yeah.
but those moments to us can't be fake.
Yeah, of course,
Yeah.
I understand that. Yeah, I wouldn't expect her to be like that because I was a bit shocked for her to be like that, knowing what Amy's like, because she's
Yeah.
like one of the most caring in there, isn't she?
Yeah.
She's such a lovely girl, so I was a bit like, but you got to take it with a pinch of salt
Yeah.
and see what.
All right, moving on to one of our favourites here, Maura. I love her so much. You guys didn't get a chance to meet her, but what are your thoughts on Maura?
I think me and Maura would have been the perfect couple.
Could you control her?
No! She'd eat me alive, wouldn't she?
Fully.
Yeah,
Literally.
she would.
She's like, hello, you're like,
Yeah.
hello. She'd be like,
yeah,
straight in.
She'd gobble me up, wouldn't she? When I seen her, she's great for the show. She's absolutely exactly
she
what
is.
the villa needed.
Yeah.
And she's amazing. But yeah, she would absolutely eat me alive, wouldn't she?
Yeah, fully. Do you think she's going to find love at the minute? Is there anyone that you think she'd couple up with properly?
I think she would have been quite suited to Tommy if Molly May wasn't there.
Yeah.
Because Tommy's obviously quite straight talking
Yeah.
guy. I
Cheese
think.
eating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They would match well, but she'll find someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we've got a new girl going into the villa tonight as well, Arabella. What are you, Arabella Chi? Which that is a great surname if that is real.
It's not.
Shh, don't tell anyone. What do you think about Arabella?
She looks nice.
She is a bombshell.
That's gonna stir things up.
Yeah.
Do we think Tommy's going to do his owl impression and turn again, or?
Yeah. Probably.
Isn't that Thingy's ex?
Who's that?
Is it Curtis's ex?
Is it?
We
That's what I'm
don't know.
asking. I don't
So
know.
the thing is, last night we saw that Curtis whipped off the cap and the
Literally.
sunglasses and was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
So there's something going on there.
That'd be interesting.
If it is Curtis's ex, oh my goodness, you're in for a treat.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, enough about the new villa. We need to probe you guys about your time in the villa. Are you ready for your Love Island probing?
Not really.
Here we go.
I'll give you a couple of seconds. Before we do that, we're going to cross over to Arabella's school friend, Lucy Ford.
Hello, Under the Duvet team. It's your colleague Lucy Ford here. I'm popping in because I have kind of intel on the new girl Arabella, because I actually went to school with Arabella. She was in the year above me in my boarding school, which you probably gathered because her name is Arabella. But her last name isn't actually Chi, unsurprisingly. Her last name is Stanforth. She is, of course, a model. We already know that, but she's been wanting to be a model since we were like 16 at school. And I think her mum is a model as well. So I know from my friend who was in her boarding house that she used to strut down the hallway of her boarding house in her Calvin Klein bra and thong. So this career, you know, model to Love Island has been over 10 years in the making. So she's quite raw, of course, because she was at a boarding school. So I'm excited to see what happens with her on the show.
Thanks, Lucy. Already, she's not stepped foot in the villa, and we've already got the scoop. I'm loving it. I know. Love it. Right, guys, are you ready for your Love Island probing?
Let's go.
All right, we're going to start with you, Callum. This is quite funny. You've already had more airtime on this show than you did the entirety of Love Island. How did you feel?
It is what it is, isn't it?
Ting.
Keep it rolling.
I think I had more in the unseen bits. Because I wasn't involved in all the drama and any of the love triangles, I was just chilling with this man.
Yeah, so what were you doing when all that love, like the
Just
triangle was
I
going
was just
on?
chilling, sunbathing, getting a tan.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Relaxing.
Free
and,
holiday.
yeah, and just having a laugh. But it's hard, like you said, you get an hour of the day.
Yeah.
Which obviously they want to show the drama and then the love. And I was just unfortunate I didn't meet anyone in there
No.
that I was compatible with. So
Yeah.
that's it. But then obviously I had the unseen bits where it was just literally the boys having a laugh and the girls having a laugh, which is good to see. But I was already gone by this time. I was like, yeah, so yeah.
Oh, and I've
That's
gone.
that guy there, yeah, I know him.
But did you get on well with Amber then?
Yeah, Amber's a great girl.
Yeah.
We're very different in our ways, but it doesn't make her a bad person.
Yeah.
I think if you get two people in, the good thing is we're all different, completely different personalities. But I think if you could get the two people who were completely different, it was me and Amber. I was quite chilled and relaxed, and she was very straight talking. But it doesn't make her a bad person.
No.
Yeah.
And I think they have come across a little bit worse than what it was, because by the end we was having good banter and we were having a good crack with each other, and I was calling her my princess and that. But
Oh,
yeah.
that's very sweet.
yeah, we had a good laugh, and we had to stay in the same bed every night, so we didn't speak, but
How was that? Literally like, hello, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
We're now in a double bed together.
we used to just go good night, and then roll over either side.
Oh.
Yeah, you could
So that
get
was
something
like
in between us if you wanted.
30 years into a relationship. Oh god. But apparently you were getting close to Yolanda as well near the end.
Yeah, I didn't have the initial attraction to her, but we was like almost really good pals, and we was talking about like maybe we should couple up as friends, because we was thinking about Amber and Michael, and we said, oh, we'll just swap kind of thing. We'll have friends. But then as I started talking to her, I thought she's really interesting. And I was like starting to find her more attractive. So if I had like another week or two in there, I think it could have definitely been a slow burner.
Yeah, so if she comes out in the next couple of weeks,
Yeah,
is that
definitely.
possibly?
Yeah, but we'll see. Obviously, if she's with Danny, then I'm not gonna do anything to tread on anyone's toes. But yeah, we're all gonna meet up.
No, but Danny might be up there and Yolanda's back here.
Yeah.
500 miles away, it's
Yeah.
fine. Do what you want.
Just don't know.
Yeah.
don't know.
But do you think Yolanda and Danny are for real then? Do you think?
I
it's
think
gonna-
so, yeah.
Yeah?
I think they're genuine. I just think Yuande's a little bit reserved. She hasn't had a boyfriend in a long time, so it's like we said, it's such an intense environment in there.
Yeah.
And it's like you just chucked into a relationship with someone. It's like whoa, so it can scare people a little bit, can't it?
Yeah.
But Danny, I think he's just coming across as a good guy.
Yeah.
And I think they're very well suited, both intelligent people, and they look good together.
Yeah.
So I think they could definitely work in there and on the outside.
Do you think she's actually hard work then? Do you think Danny is kind of struggling a little bit to tame the
It's
beast?
just the environment. It's just the environment, and she's not used to being. It's the same with Amy. She hasn't had a boyfriend ever. So when you're just like, right, here's a person. You live in with them. You're together.
Yeah.
And it's like whoa.
Yeah.
It's like you're chucked in 3 years deep of a relationship.
Yeah.
So it can scare anyone. It can put people off. But I don't think she's a beast or whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
So another thing that some of the viewers saw was that you look like Simon Cowell. Did you ever see that before? No
I'll
one ever
take
said
that.
it?
Yeah, the boys used to say that back home.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh god.
And I'll take that.
Yeah?
He's a good-looking guy.
Really?
And it's Simon Cowell.
It is Simon, yeah.
The
That's right,
legend
it's very
Simon
rich.
Cowell. Yeah. So.
And have you, since leaving the villa, have you slipped into anyone's DMs? That is a yes.
No. No, not really. No one you'd know.
Oh, no, well, I
I know them.
That's fine. I only know Jess. That's one person I know. Has anyone slipped into your DMs then?
Again, no one that you'd know. Just
I'm quite knowledgeable, you know.
Just me.
It's just Sharif. We just chat.
No other Love Islanders, nothing like that?
No. Few people would help you with advice and that, but nothing
Oh, that's nice.
in that content.
Yeah. Do you think Amber and Michael
Yes.
are going to be working out?
Yeah.
Do you think?
Are they going to win?
Do you think?
I think they have a very
good
good,
chance.
shot.
Yeah.
We
Very
me and Yuande and a few others clocked it from day one. We said those two would be so
Yeah.
good together because they personality-wise, They bang on, didn't they?
We kind of went from nothing, and then
Yeah.
it's just kind of went
Yeah.
straight up.
It was Amber holding back, I think.
It was Amber
Yeah.
holding back, and also I think they're two people that won't just dive in head first.
Yeah.
But now that they're settled, I can't see them looking
No.
for anyone else.
Do you think Maura coming into the villa then kind of like made everyone realise that they had to get on it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
We was waiting for this. I was waiting for this.
Yeah.
Before I got kicked out. I was like, because the girls, they the first week it was just the boys, everyone trying to, because obviously they had the power.
Yeah.
And then when the girls come in, it completely changed it. And that's what happens. That's what the show's all about.
So since you guys have left, there's a few new people in the villa. So the question is, who would you have coupled up with now? Do you change your mind?
I quite liked Elma.
Yeah.
She was quite sweet. I think we would have got on. She was quite chilled as well. She was quite relaxed. And I think we would have suited. Maura.
Would you just gone for it just because you do like?
She scares me. She
Yeah.
literally scares me. Yeah,
You're gonna have to meet her at some point.
yeah,
as
I'm
well.
looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to be really drunk though. Fair enough. She's lovely. She's lovely. She seems so much fun.
Yeah.
But she's like, woof.
It is a lot. Sharif, who would you have coupled up with?
In all honesty, I don't really see anyone else in there that probably could have taken me off of Anna, but that's not to say that I was like completely fixated. But I just don't really see anyone else in there more my type.
Yeah, you were suited to Anna, mate.
Yeah.
I feel like,
That was a nice little thing, wasn't it?
It was a lovely couple.
So did you leave before the new girls come in?
yeah.
See, if the new girls come in, Anna would have been like,
Yeah.
it would have happened, mate. It naturally
Yeah.
happens.
There's still time.
Yeah.
So Sharif, last week, did you get a DM from Montana at all?
Yeah. Yeah, was that whilst they were here?
Might have been.
Yeah, no, she cleared that up, but like, hey babe, and it only occurred to me the next day when I reread the message. She sent like, I don't know, 11 pink sparkling hearts. I was just like, wait, that is a bit weird.
I will say that Jack kind of did grab her phone and went to town.
Yeah,
with
That's
her.
amazing.
So she did respond.
Yeah, she said what she said, like, you did fantastic, blah blah blah, all of this, babe, with like 11 pink sparkling hearts. And I was just like, thanks. And then she replied the next day like, sorry, that was Jack. But yeah, she was like, sorry, that was Jack, but yeah, you did well.
You did respond. I think we should send a DM back to her now. Because if she's had you, then you need to get your own back on.
I know
her.
Montana's boyfriend as well.
Oh, do you?
He's a mate of mine.
Ah.
Yeah, he'd be
So
alright
you-
though, he'd be fine. I can clear it up, mate. He's
Lord
right,
have mercy.
Come on, let's do it.
Go on then.
We got it. So if you know the inside goss about Montana's boyfriend, you can come up with something really weird. She doesn't know you're here as well, so you can go to
Right, how are we
town.
gonna do this now? Just say, right, sorry, only just getting back to my messages now.
Now,
Yeah.
And it's with Jordan. Do you fancy a drink?
Yeah.
Oh, do it!
Should I?
Yeah.
Say thank you ever so much for your support.
Do it. And then send like 5 martini emojis.
Anna's with Jordan now. Forget about Elliot and let's go for
Let's just
A
get
drink.
a drink.
Drink.
Loads of
Let's fire
martinis.
those
Yeah.
emojis.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
I love as well in his favourite emojis, it's just a palm tree and a love.
Yeah.
Hashtag that is a Love Island starter pack.
Done.
We'll see in a bit if she responds or reads it or anything like that. Oh my god, that is brilliant. So, apart from Montana, has anyone else slipped into your DMs?
No one slipped into my DMs, as Callum said, like that you know. But
Yeah.
I've had a few messages, like Josh, Montana, Kaz,
So support from the
yeah,
the
there's
old
support.
guys,
Yeah.
yeah.
and even Ellie from last year. Yeah, she was in my DMs just talking about the situation and stuff.
They're all so supportive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because they've been in our shoes and
That's
it's like,
nice.
And they know what it's like.
yeah.
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 So you haven't had Stormzy DM you, have you?
I haven't had Stormzy DM me, but he's a good friend of my cousin's, and apparently he was like to my cousin, yeah, your cousin should be really proud that you got compared to me, that's an honour. So I was like, fair enough, I'll take it.
No, he's a fan, so yeah, that must have been an honour.
Yeah, I'll take that.
So thank you very much, guys. That was wicked. That was your Love Island birthday. That is it for this week. Thank you so much to Sharif and Callum. And massive thanks as well to Bubblegum Balloons for these incredible things. Make sure you check out this week's Heat magazine. They have an exclusive with Amy's dad, which will be very interesting. And these pictures of Anton. Hashtag aubergine emoji. they are, yeah, I'll look at them later. Follow Heat World on the Twitter and Instagram, and go to heatworld.com/Love Island for all the breaking news as it happens. And if you like what you see, please subscribe. Go and click the subscribe button down below. And we're back next Thursday. But before we go, I want to check in with Sharif. Did Montana send you a DM back? Let's check.
Okay, she's replied and she said, "You're definitely on Heat. Nice track."
Don't stop it like that. See you next week.